I'm your guide today, and you are all hiking club members, and we are going to go to a trip to East Taiwan, and we will go along this road, and from this rate point, and there is a Chingshui Cliff, and along this road to Swallow Grotto Trail and back to Eternal Stream and go down here to Chixing Beach, and our first step is Chingshui Cliff, and it's 12 kilometers long, and it's the highest coastline highway in Taiwan, and it's average 800 high above the sea level. So, and there are fences along the highway, and there are some benches beside the fence, so you can take some photo there. Next step is Swallow Grotto Trail, and in the middle of the photo is the entrance, and when you enter the hall, you can see some helmet you can land because the falling rocks is dangerous, and so but you should be careful not only of the falling rocks but also the surrounding traffic, because this road is so narrow and it's usually used by large vehicles, so it's very dangerous. But the view is very magnificent, and the river down there will have so many rocks and waterfall strings, and there is also a special rock called Shafton Profile rock, and it's special, it's round, and it's only in this string. Yeah. And it's time for lunch. You have to bring your lunch by yourself, and we will eat here Eternal Spring Shrine, and here are another trail, and it will be a bridge called Eternal Spring Bridge. It's red and big, so you can also take beautiful photo there, and it's about 2,000 meters long, and it will take you about 1 hour to 1.5 hours. And yes, and when you reach the destination, the train, and you can enjoy the view of the mountains and the waterfalls down there. And finally, after we hiking all day long, we can go to Chixing Beach to relax, and it's famous for its middle moon, like half moon shape. Yeah, and it attracts thousands of tourists to visit, and beside this beach will lies a museum, so you can also look around there. Yeah, and then we will go back home before maybe 6 p.m. Yeah, it's all for today. Thank you.
张子轩。 Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to visit Jiufen. And let's take a quick look at the itinerary. And we can see the three scenic spots: Jiufen Gongmai Museum, Cabbage Houdong, and also the Jiufen Old Street. And now I will give you a brief introduction of them so that you have a preliminary understanding of them. So let's see the Jiufen's history first. So why it called Jiufen? Because it used to live for 9 families in this small village, and when one family goes grocery shopping, they bought 9 pieces of portion, 9 pieces and they need to separate the stuff they buy into 9 pieces for each of the families. So Jiufen, which literally means 9 pieces or 9 portions in Chinese. So that's the small village name came from. And why it became prosperous? Because it used to be the center of gold mining during the Japanese colonization, and as the mining industry developed, more and more people moved there, and it from original 9 families to a village to a town with 3,000 of people. So that's why it became prosperous. Okay, the first spot is Jiufen Gongmai Museum, and the old residence was built in 1930 during the Japanese colonial period, and this one is for joint Japanese style residents, and it featured Japanese style wooden structure, and it used to live for the Japanese higher managers and their families. So okay, and the Crown Prince Chalet was built to host the Crown Prince Hirohito, and is the best preserved classical Japanese style structure in Taiwan. Okay, I see this one massive gold bar inside of gold building. It reached the world record because it's 220 kilograms and 999 pure gold giant for people to see and feel. And many people will touch it because this massive gold bar represents lucky and fortune. The second spot is Cat Village Houdong, and it's definitely a place for cat lovers. And it used to original small coal mining place during the Japanese era, and until 2008, local residents start to take care of the abandoned cats in this small town. So it turns to a place that's full of adorable cats. And the third spot, Jiufen Old Street, it became more popular because of a movie from Miyazaki was filming in there, and many visitors from all over the world visit and come for the beautiful scenes and delicacies. And we could take a stroll along the street, and we could see many souvenirs such as the customized wood sandals and the stone curved shops. Yeah, and also for delicacies, the taro bowl soup with great chewy texture, and also the peanut ice cream is super delicious too. And there are also many other delicacies you can try along the street. So that's for all of my introduction of these 3 scenic spots. Thanks for
Can you tell
Good afternoon, everyone. Today I want to bring you a trip to nature. And talking of nature, Nantou is abundant with natural landscape. So today I'll take you a trip to Nantou. This is our itinerary. We will visit Jiji Chen Station, Jiji Wuchang Temple, a Great Cliff, Checkerboard Stone, Dragon and Phoenix Waterfall, and Zhongxing New Village. Today we will visit Nantou City, Zhongliao County, and Jiji Town. So the first stop, we will visit Jiji Chen Station. It is one of the old train station in Taiwan. In 1930, Taiwan was well developed for export, and bananas. Jiji was abound in banana, and the bananas were transported out through this railway branch line, which laying the important status of Jiji Chen Station at that time. And next, we will visit Jiji Wuchang Temple, Wuchang Gong. In 1999, a catastrophic earthquake struck central Taiwan, which is so-called 921 earthquake, 921地震. And this temple had been just complete for only 8 years, so it was a brand new building. But the earthquake still destroyed it, so you can imagine how strong, powerful of this earthquake. And after the earthquake, people didn't remove the old building. Actually, they built another new one beside the collapsed building. They preserved the collapsed building to commemorate the rebirth after the earthquake. This is the new one, and the other is, this is the new one, then this is the old one. And next, we will go to Great Cliff, which is located in Zhongliao. It is actually looks like a great stone wall, and this stone wall is naturally formed, and it has 80 meters long, more than 100 meters high, and it inclines about 70 degrees, and the whole area covers around roughly 8,000 square meters. And the other next stop, we will visit Checkerboard Stone. Checkerboard Stone was a stone river bed and eroded by rain for many years, so it became neatly arranged squares. It got its name because of its neatly blocks, and the surface of the stones are smooth. And there's also another saying in the folk, which is that the local people say the ancient fairies came to the world with their checkerboard, but they forgot to bring it back when they returned. They leave their checkerboard here. And before we move on to the next stop, we will have a lunch first. As you can see in these pictures, these are traditionally Taiwanese cuisine, such as meatballs and miigao. But since you're in Nantou, so I recommend you to try Nantou Yi Mian. The specialty of Nantou Yi Mian is its texture of the noodles. It tastes tender than the other normal noodles. And next, we will visit Dragon and Phoenix Waterfall.
The waterfall, the length of the waterfall is about 40 meters. And this is Dragon Waterfall, this is Phoenix Waterfall. These two waterfalls has a little bit distance. And the Dragon Waterfall has a larger current and the momentum is much more magnificent. And Phoenix Waterfall has a softer, trickle water, and it is formally known as a male and female waterfall. It is most famous tourist spot in Zhongliao. So next we will go to our last spot of this trip. It is Zhongxing New Village. It was the location of Taiwan provincial government of the Republic of China. In 1956, the provincial government moved from Taipei to here, and this was a administrative office and housing community. You can see there's a lot of dormitories in this community. And after decades passed, the administrative staff don't live here anymore, leaving the nostalgic atmosphere here, and it turns the community another different, a special aspect. It makes it become a special tourist spot of Nantou. Yes, and this is my presentation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today I'm your guide and today I want to tell you about one-day trip to Muza. And today we are going to focus on two tourist spots, and the first one is Taipei Zoo and the second is Maokong. And this is our schedule. And we will meet at Taipei train station at 10:30, and it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to Taipei Zoo station. And we will spend 4 hours in traveling in Taipei. And by the way, 12 o'clock is our lunch time. And next, we're going to take a gondola to Maokong and then enjoy their specialties, tea, and have a dinner time at Maokong, and end up our one-day trip. So this is the NRT of Taipei, and you can see Taipei train station is here, and Taipei Zoo station is here. So we have to take a transportation to Brown Line, and I recommend you guys to use the Easy Card, Yo-Yo Card, to pay and have some discount, and it is more cheaper and more convenience. Because entering Maokong or entering Taipei Zoo needs your Easy Card. And so what is special about Taipei Zoo? And Taipei Zoo is the largest zoo in Taiwan, and it contains the most species of animals, and it also protects the animals which are endangered. And the most famous animals in Taipei Zoo is pandas, and they also have names called Tuan Tuan Yuan Yuan. But everyone have to line up because they are crowded of people because everyone wants to see them. And there are also some special houses like Asia tropical rainforest houses or penguin houses. They are special. And there are also some stores or shops that you can buy souvenirs or foods that you won't get hungry while traveling this big area. So when we finishing traveling in Taipei Zoo, we are going to Maokong, and you can see a picture. If we want to get the final station, Maokong station, and it takes about 50 to 20 minutes, and it is 4 kilometers long. And around Malcolm Station, there are some shops and the street that you can take a walk and buy some souvenirs or buy some snacks. And because Malcolm is a terraces and has some terraces that it produce tea or fruit or vegetables. And you can find a shop to relax. And I recommend you to find a shop that sells their tea, which is their specialty, or have some dishes that cooked with tea, like 茶叶炒饭. And when it gets darker, and that's already the end of our one-day trip, you can overlook the whole Taipei city in Malcolm, and you can enjoy the big, beautiful view that you can enjoy it. So now and then end up our one-day trip. Thank you.
Hello everyone, today we are going to Taichung for a one-day trip. And this is our schedule. And this is our itinerary. At 9 a.m. we will gathering at Taichung train station and take the train to Holy. Then we will take the shuttle bus to Libao Resort. We will arrive at Libao Resort about 10 a.m. So our first stop is Libao Resort. Libao Resort is divided into two areas. We can go to the amusement park and the outlet mall. If we are tired of playing amusement equipment, there are many shops and restaurants in the mall. So we can take a rest and eat lunch in there. And after eating the lunch in Libao Outlet Mall, we are going to National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts. National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts was established in 1988. It was closed in 1999 after a big earthquake on September 21st, and closed and opened again in 2004. It is the first and only national grade fine arts museum in Taiwan. The main building hosts the permanent and temporary exhibitions, and art library, areas of kids and teachers, two shops and a cafeteria. Best of all, the entrance is free. And these are the exhibitions from May to September. Our next stop is Shenji New Village, Shenji Xinchun. Shenji New Village was a dorm compound built by the Taiwan provincial government nearly half a century ago to accommodate employees of the auditing office. And it was transformed into a cultural and creative center. The areas features artist studios, creative shops, and markets, and it is also a famous place on Instagram. And the next stop is Calligraphy Greenway. Calligraphy Greenway is a green urban place. It's a green urban place dedicated to arts and culture in Taichung. And it's also a section where the street entertainers and the cultural creative stores are residents. There are many activities in this area. It has animal adoption activities and pet parties every Sunday. And look at the right picture. It also has some public arts on the street, so we can take some photos with them. And the last stop is Miyahara. Miyahara is a red brick wall architecture built by the ophthalmology doctor in 1927. It was the largest ophthalmology clinic in Taichung during the Japanese period. And it was, and the interior decor was redesigned like Hogwarts in the movie Harry Potter. And nowadays, it is famous for its ice cream and historic experience. And this is our one-day trip to Taichung. Thank you. ，Hello everyone. Today we will have a day trip to Taichung, and at 8:30 to 8:50 we will load bus and set off to National Museum of Natural Science. 它是国立自然科学博物馆 and the museum was established in 1986 and it has 6 areas: the Space Theater, Science Center, Life Science Hall, Human Cultures Hall, Global Environment Hall, and Botanical Garden. And at 9 o'clock to 12:35, we will visit 2 exhibitions and a theater there. The first, we will go to Life Science exhibit. 它是生命科学厅 and you can see dinosaurs, a male mummy in the coffin, or you can discover the origin of life. And you can see in the picture, these dinosaurs are the features of these exhibitions. The models of these dinosaurs are very vivid and they can even move. Many people are attracted by these dinosaurs and you can take pictures of them too. Next, we will go to Human Culture Exhibit. 它是人类文化厅 and you can learn Chinese, science, technology, or something about Chinese medicine. And in the picture, it is Chinese medicine pharmacy, and it is very cool because these 2 people are just like 2 real people that's in the store. And third, we will move to 3D theater. 它是立体剧场 It will play 2 short films for about an hour. And 3D theater allows you to experience a great adventure because it has 6 channel digital surround sound, and you can wear the special glasses. It will allow you to just like you are in the scene personally. And after we finish lunch at the National Museum of Natural Science, we will move to National Taichung Theater. 是国家
台中国家歌剧院, and this is a famous sightseeing spot in Taichung. The building was praised by the international media as the ninth largest new landmark in the world, with the concept of the world's first sound cave. And you may ask, what is the sound cave? It is that the designer broke all the traditional rules of cell structure. He created this theater composed of carved walls, and because of the special building, it attracts many visitors to visit and take pictures. And finally, we will go to Rainbow Village, 彩虹镇村. This village has an interesting story. It is that the village was almost being turned down before, and in order to save the village, this grandpa lives in the picture, and he lives there, and he wants to save his home. So he decided to paint all the houses in the village, and the unique paintings cover all of the village and attract many tourists. And at the end, the government decided not to destroy the village, and instead this Rainbow Village become a famous tourist attraction. And this is our trip to Taichung. Thank you.
Next one is 农家圈。